Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntown Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Yeah, I like Poppy. She's actually quite fun. She's quite an interesting character as well.
There's something in the water.
That's better. I hope.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Ooh, okay.
Revelio.
That's a cool little thing on the floor. And I have learned the ability, the curse charm.
Place in a poacher camp.
No.
Tell Poppy about it.
And tell you what, my God, what a curse! An absolute curse. Ability.
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Also, as well, I do like
How do
the fact that Merlin gets referenced a lot in this game.
Look.
Just take your time. Easy does it. Easy does it.
Can't figure out why this.
Show yourself.
Oh well.
One foot in front of the next.
And bring
Oh well, that was worth a go.
Not the brightest child.
Ow.
Shall we finish? Never mind vegetables.
Have you wanted to give up?
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
No idea.
No way to find out.
Yes. Like my car said, there's one way to find out. Let's have a look, shall we? Right. Let's have a look.
What in Merlin's name?
No, I didn't. I said poacher.
dragon fighting ring.
That's not good.
This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
Right.
Sure I heard something.
Supposed to go that way. But looks like we'll have to sneak round.
Have you heard
And
from
chill.
your family? Is either of your
Hey,
wives
Alex.
as well where
How you doing?
will they join us?
Hope you're having a good day.
They say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want.
What was
Did
that?
you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Well, looks like they're attacking the dragon.
They must have only just captured him.
Yeah, I feel ya.
That's not quite the fight.
What you been up to today? XYZ, how you doing? Over on
Let's
YouTube.
even her, shall we?
This the whole time. Oh, nice. How far are you on this? Hi, Sig. How you doing? By the way, is the game too loud, guys? Let me know. There's no sound. No, the sound is good. Good. I'm glad. What? How's your weekend, Sig? Thanks for coming in. Ooh.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Quinta, thank you for the like as well. Hope you're well. Ow. Yes, I do have a curse charm now.
Hardly a fair fight without me one.
Got him. Brilliant.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more.
Level 20, yes.
At the front of her restraints.
Are you new here? I don't know if I've seen you before. I can't remember. Where have you come from today? The weekend is alright. Stressful, but tiring, but it wasn't too bad. Is Cursio a lot stronger than the others? I have no idea. I've only just got it, so no, this is the first time here from Norway. Oh, welcome in from Norway. Another friend from Norway, nice. Where are you from? The UK. We're from the UK. I finally finished the game. Nice, Grace. We're getting close. We're on the 3rd trial right now. I'm not fighting a dragon, am I? Run, dragon, you're free. Yeah, let's get out of here.
This way.
How you find the game, Grace? Oh, lovely. Yeah, it's nice, yeah. Yeah, it's alright, yeah. Because I know Liz from Norway. We just wonder if you're friends, if you know each other.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins and
I know
definitely not
it
the
is,
fighting
but
men.
I'm guessing
Last
not
thing
the
I'd
same
land on
one.
was a dragon egg. And the Brontosaurus,
maybe.
which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to
Maybe.
safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right.
Does the Liz you know
Everything
have a
that hunters are
dog?
good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
I came as soon as I could.
Oscar.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that trip. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
It would be fun if we, if I sold that
After you.
thing again.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Right. The game is working fine now. So. Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Lumos. Wingardium Confringo.
There was a reason for that.
This mine looks like a tomb.
My coffee
It's
machine
close
is like
accidents were reported.
300
Nice and
and
wide.
knock. I can try and translate to dollars. We don't have dollars over here. We have pounds. Oops. Cracking me up.
They're in here.
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Could be the hairy legs, or the solar sign.
I mean, I have hairy legs. I don't have soulless eyes. Not yet, anyway.
Revelio.
How about a reparo?
Reparo.
There we go. Happy days. Thought it was two of them.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Not another spider.
Crucio. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus.
I love that. A level 20.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
A level 22 player beats a level 23.
Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. this way.
Good for you.
I won't bet. Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus in this, bitch.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Good for you. Expelliarmus. Have you not run away?
Got you.
They certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad child for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
I mean, okay, moving on. Moving along. Moving along. I really want to watch Bedknobs and Broomsticks for
What
some
do you
strange
have
reason.
there? A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help
Sebastian,
us unravel
I think
more
I
of
found
this
something.
mystery.
Which is actually quite funny, right? A lot of people
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all.
refuse to believe that here in the UK there used to be a really famous entertainer called Bruce Forsyth. Absolute legend. And absolute legendary, like, man. Everybody loved Brucey. People refuse to believe that you know, Bruce Forsyth was a bad guy in that movie. Not even kidding.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume.
Welcome in,
that
how you
Isadora
phone house? Hope you're doing
Morganach was here.
well. You should play Star
been
Wars
everywhere.
Jedi Survivor.
She was using the
That is on the
and
cards.
to set beneath her manor in
Triggered.
Feldcroft. Why would she create this space?
That I will
Why
be
hide
playing
it
that
behind
soon.
Cryptic rune symbols?
I do need to
And
play
ancient magic that no one
Jedi
can
Fallen
see.
Order again.
Isadora
That's such a
and
great game.
Percival Rackham, another
Love
of the
that
keepers,
game
could see
so
traces
much.
of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he
Thanks to
and
the
Isadora
Rose
saw eye to
iPhone.
eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there.
Maybe. I love Star Wars.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
Great.
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Morrowind has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin?
A friendly
No,
goblin.
Goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying.
Oh, God.
Unbelievable.
Eggs in the morning.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
Ooh,
What do you
okay.
mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Yes.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Are you serious?
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Brilliant.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Great. Alright, this guy's already annoying me. No spoilers, but...
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
It's the only way in or out. No, I'm pretty sure.
I've read about mines like this here. Seeing one is something else altogether.
One less human to worry about.
I'll be quiet.
Over here.
Shit.
I won't rest.
Oops. I'm using the wrong ones.
You wait till I'm on Sonic.
Nope.
Coming back this way.
Descendo.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio.
What's a human doing?
There we go.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
Nah, you be fine. Oh, damn. Never mind.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler.
Good for you.
This place is more complex than I had expected.
Good for you.
There we go. Got that. And then...
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodcock what we found.
I love that. Undefined hat. Right, well, yeah, let's get this, yeah, let's get out of here. Wait, is that a lift? Hello?
I need a moment to catch my breath.
You'd be
This
fine.
was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Just happened.
That wasn't so
Yes,
bad,
we
was
can.
it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, when I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. if Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Nice. Oh, look at him. Don't you even dare. Don't even dare. Oh, nice. Okay. That was a little dark even for Sebastian. Jesus.
Boy! What have you done? Saved my sister. With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
Poor Sebastian.
What did my uncle expect me to... The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will.
That
He
uncle.
cannot banish me from
I
my
know.
own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies.
Rude that
What
TikTok.
Sebastian did cannot be undone.
Yeah,
That you are
it's true.
defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now. Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor
1
Anne.
a.m. here.
I had to stop that goblin from
Bless
killing
you.
my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely
He
mistaken.
also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send a crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.